So who exactly made up the rule or the decision that we have to be humble? I have no idea where that comes from or why certain people think it's some kind of virtue to be humble and not to be haughty in your God self. One of the biggest egotists that any of us know or have ever known went on this entire campaign with this guy who wrote this book called A New Earth, I believe it's called, by Eckhart Tolle. And of course, the biggest egotist we know of all time is Oprah Winfrey. I have heard Oprah speak about the ego constantly, particularly in the last 15 years. Oprah preaches and teaches that the ego is the enemy. Now, mind you, Oprah is the biggest egotist on the face of this earth. Have you noticed that she speaks of herself in third person? Who has a magazine named after themselves? Who makes reference to their former job as the Oprah show? Everything in her world is about her, and I'm not knocking her. It should be. I've noticed over the years that Oprah teaches and preaches a lot of things that she doesn't necessarily apply to herself. So it is my opinion that Oprah feels that she is exalted over others because of this knowledge that she has, because of the knowledge she has about her God self. And I know that she knows other people don't know that information. So she can't help but to be who she is, which is God. Having and being what you want is your right. It doesn't have to be earned or deserved. You don't have to work toward or earn your way to being God. It's your right. It's something that you innately are, so you don't necessarily have to earn it. Also, you don't have to prove yourself worthy of being God as well. You are God. It's who you are. You are that you are. I am that I am. So I don't have to convince anyone, prove anything to anyone, or do anything. All I have to do is walk in my godhood. And while I'm walking in my godhood, strut like a peacock, because I'm that large, I'm that fly. Why would I be humble? That makes no sense. I think we all who understand who we really are should approach this whole human God thing with a very egotistical, haughty attitude. What humble God have you ever heard of? The God written about in the Bible is not meek at all, has never been, and will never be, because you're God. Don't be modest or meek. Go out and make commandments in your godhood. Stand tall in who you are. Every day that I walk out into the world, I think of myself as a God that can split the seas if I want to, that I can do whatever it is that I want to, and I don't have to be cognizant of anyone else's feelings. I don't care what other people think, believe, or feel about my personal godhood. It makes no difference to me. Have you ever experienced that person who walks into the room and the air changes just because of that person standing and who they are? Not only does the air need to change, you need to walk in with an air because you understand and you know who you are and you're proud of it. Yeah, you're going to come in with flash, panache, flair, everything. Of course you are. You're God. What God enters the room and nobody knows it. Think about that. Whenever you make your presence known, wherever you go, people need to understand and they need to respect you. And you need to not demand respect, but command respect. Make some more commandments. They don't have to be 10. You can make any commandment that you want to this world and of this world. You can. And all of the people who are unaware of who they are, they can just be your subjects. This is just the way that this thing works. We understand who we are, we have an advantage, and we're not afraid to let it show. I want to take this few seconds and thank you guys for listening and supporting this channel. I appreciate it so much. I am basically doing a video a day at this point to grow the channel and to hopefully reach as many people as possible. Thanks again for listening. I love you guys. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, guys. Bye, everybody.